The man accused of killing his wife in Hotel UMass was initially expected to be in court today for a pretrial hearing on his mental health status.
But that date has since been pushed back. Back in April, Jeffrey McDonald, a chef at the University of Massachusetts Amherst, was arrested on campus for the murder of his wife, Emma McDonald, who worked as a dining supervisor at the school. That's a video on your screen of McDonald being escorted out of the campus center by several police officers. He told police he beat his wife to death in the hotel. Officers say he then threw objects at them, hitting one officer.
McDonald is being charged with first-degree murder and assault and battery on a police officer. The judge ordered a mental health evaluation when McDonald was arraigned back on April 23rd. The hearing that was expected today has been rescheduled to June 2nd.